Since the Philippines gained its independence, the Philippine Navy has relied heavily on second-hand warships, mainly from the United States, to protect its archipelagic land, waters, and other maritime entitlements. But this strategy has proven flawed. Vessels decommissioned from foreign service are technologically outdated, with a limited lifespan. The U.S. Coast Guard Hamilton-class cutters were the best ships on offer to Manila in the last decade, and they did beef up naval capacity. The Philippines conducted more naval operations, including joint exercises and citizen evacuations, than ever before. But these aging vessels are not designed to deal with modern military threats from the air, surface, or underwater. With increasing strategic pressure from China in the West Philippine Sea, Philippine defense planners conducted their first procurement of two modern frigates from Hyundai Heavy Industries under the Frigate Acquisition Project. This project is part of the Horizon 1 of the revised Armed Forces of the Philippine Modernization Program. In this video, we will see how the Philippine Navy selected Hyundai Heavy Industries for the Frigate Acquisition Project, looking at how much it cost, how many units will there be, but more importantly, we will look at what it is capable of, and when we could see it in action.
330 for 62 low, 665.
301 Freedom Marshal, case for recovery, CV1 approach, expected final bearing 331, altimeter 3001. 301 Marshal 170, 24 Angels, 9er.
In 2013, a decision was made to pursue the project, with an approved budget for a contract worth 18 billion pesos for 2 units of Jose Rizal-class frigates and ammunitions. The Department of National Defense decided to go with public bidding for the project. 7 bidders showed their interest in the project. First is the Navantia of Spain, which offered their Avanti 2200 multi-mission combatant. Second is the Daewoo Shipbuilding of South Korea, offering their improved version of their DW2500 frigate design. The third is the Hyundai Heavy Industries of South Korea, with a new model based on the HDF-3000 frigate design, in use with the Republic of Korea Navy as the Incheon class. Fourth is the STX Offshore and Shipbuilding of South Korea, with an unknown offering. The fifth is the STX France, which is an independent shipyard from South Korea's STX, with the next-generation Floreal-class frigate design, an improvement over the Floreal-class patrol frigate design used by the French Navy. Sixth is the Garden Reach Shipbuilding and Engineering from India, with a modified variant of the Kamorta-class, large anti-submarine corvette of the Indian Navy. Seventh is the ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems of Germany, with a derivative of their Mecha 100 small surface combatant family. Public bidding has 2 stages. On the 4th of December 2013, the first stage bidding for the project held, with only for companies deemed qualified to proceed with the project: Navantia of Spain, Daewoo Shipbuilding of South Korea, Hyundai Heavy Industries of South Korea, and STX Offshore and Shipbuilding of South Korea. The other 3 companies, STX France, Garden Reach Shipbuilding and Engineering of India, and ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems of Germany, were disqualified due to submission issues, even though 2 of them would later appeal and have the verdicts overturned. These were STX France and Garden Reach Shipbuilding and Engineering. Before the second stage of bidding, the remaining shipbuilders and the Philippine Navy agreed that the munitions side of the project should be separated from the frigate platform itself, as the shipbuilders would have difficulty purchasing munitions on behalf of the Philippine Navy. They decided to split the project into the following: Lot 1 for frigate platform and launchers with an approved budget of 16 billion pesos, and Lot 2 for frigate munitions with an approved budget of 2 billion pesos. Lot 2 will be further subdivided into the acquisition of the different munitions to be used by the ships. In March 2016, bidding for the second stage was held, with Hyundai Heavy Industries South Korea, Daewoo Shipbuilding of Korea, Garden Reach Shipbuilding and Engineering of India, and Navantia of Spain. STX tried to submit a bid but was late and rejected. In the end, 2 companies remained for the competition, as they are the lowest bidder for the project. The Garden Reach Shipbuilding and Engineering was the lowest bidder with a bid of 15.04 billion pesos, followed by Hyundai Heavy Industries with a bidding of 15.74 billion pesos. Hyundai Heavy Industries submitted to options offer in their bid, just in case the first option was unacceptable or non-compliant to the project requirements, with their main offer is option 1. In April 2016, after the post-qualification inspections conducted with Garden Reach Shipbuilding and Engineering, the Department of National Defense Bids and Awards Committee found that Garden Reach Shipbuilding and Engineering did not meet the requirements set for the tender, which automatically gave Hyundai Heavy Industries the chance to undergo a post-qualification inspections. The Philippine Navy's Technical Working Group conducted post-qualification inspection related to the subsystems under option 1 and 2, and accepted them. Despite this, Hyundai Heavy Industries pushed for the use of option 2, since Hyundai Heavy Industries claims that the cost of the subsystems has risen, and it would put them at a loss. But this was later on countered by Thales Group, which confirmed that they only increased by a small fraction of what Hyundai Heavy Industries claims. The issue became a controversy since the Philippine Navy flag officer in command raised the issue of non-compatibility with the U.S. NATO Tactical Data Link 16 of Hanwha's Naval Shield Integrated Combat Management System, which Hyundai Heavy Industries insists on using. Based on Hanwha's admissions, the Naval Shield Integrated Combat Management System will only become compatible with Tactical Data Link 16 by 2019, as they are still in talks with the U.S. Department of Defense and South Korean counterpart, ironing out the issue to allow South Korean companies greater participation in the integration of Link 16 on its locally made products. In the end, the Department of National Defense, under pressure from top political leaders, pushed for the approval to use Hyundai Heavy Industries option 2. Despite the Department of National Defense and the Philippine Navy officials acknowledge that the products under option 1 were far better than those offered under option 2. In June 2016, the Department of National Defense Bids and Awards Committee and the Philippine Navy conducted the post-qualification inspections with Hyundai Heavy Industries and found Hyundai Heavy Industries requirements to be compliant. Due to the limited time left and the impending change of government administration, they decided by the Aquino administration to allow the next administration of President-elect Rodrigo Duterte to review the project and do further action, including awarding the project. From July to August 2016, the new Department of National Defense team, under the leadership of the new Defense Secretary Lorenzana, reviewed the deal and found that everything was in order. A notice of award was then released in favor of Hyundai Heavy Industries and signed by the new Secretary of Defense. On the 24th of October 2016, the Department of National Defense and Hyundai Heavy Industries signed the contract. The ship has the following weapon and sensor subsystems installed: 176mm 60 caliber super rapid main naval gun, 130mm secondary naval gun system with to triple torpedo launching system, and with to short-range anti-air self-defense system twin launchers. It also have 3D air and surface surveillance radar system with navigation surface search radar, fire control radar, Elbit system aquamarine radar electronic support measures, and with to rigid hull inflatable boats. The Jose Rizal-class frigate has a length of 107.5 meters, breadth 13.8 meters, depth 6.9 meters, draft 3.65 meters, displacement 2,699 tons, with a maximum speed of 25 knots. It has endurance range of 4,500 nautical miles. Propulsion system using combined diesel and diesel to engines, with a ship power output of 650 kilowatts diesel generator, and with a crew of 65 personnel. The ship has following capabilities. It is capable of anti-air, surface, submarine, and electronic warfare operations. Protection roles for the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone. It also have a capability to extend maritime patrol range through naval helicopter, maritime surveillance with radars and sonar, collective protection system for nuclear, biological, and chemical defense system. On the 23rd of May 2020, the first of the Jose Rizal-class frigates, FF-150, built by Hyundai Heavy Industries, arrived in Subic Bay in the Philippines, while the ammunition like the 76mm already awarded to Expel Systems, 30mm ammunition was awarded to Namo Palencia, and the surface-to-air missiles are awarded to MBDA. All munitions are set for delivery in the same year, and while the second frigate, Antonio Luna FF-151, is scheduled to deliver to the Philippine Navy in early 2021. With this project is nearing completion, there are some issues reported, like the requirement for compatibility of the combat management system with the US NATO Tactical Data Link 16. By 2019 and 2020, Hanwha Systems still not able to get the Naval Shield Integrated Combat Management System to be compatible with Link 16 due to reasons beyond its control. Despite this issue, the Philippine Navy will still accept the Jose Rizal-class frigates, with or without Tactical Data Link 16 compatibility. One reason for the acceptance of the BRP Jose Rizal may also to other projects that the Philippine Navy is trying to close with the South Korean government. One is obtaining soft loans to support the Frigate Acquisition Project, which the Department of National Defense and Philippine Navy are pushing to award to a Korean shipbuilder. The BRP Jose Rizal FF-150 is the lead ship of her class of guided missile frigates of the Philippine Navy. She is one of the service's primary warships, able to conduct multi-role operations such as coastal patrol and anti-submarine warfare. With the scheduled arrival of the second frigate in 2021, this will translate into the Philippines having a navy that is more than capable of providing the desired minimum credible defense posture of maritime domain awareness and maritime security.